People across the country will be at the edge of their seats watching the drama unfold on the nation's capital. And Tyler Perry's new series, The Oval, take a look.
I haven't witnessed that can bring down this entire administration.
With a vengeance.
Pack up your things and leave this place. And if I refuse, then I will have your body.
Joining me are the stars of this series, Ed Quinn and Kron Moore. Now, Ed, or should I say Mr. President, what inspired you to sign on to this series? Talk to me about your character.
It started with a conversation with Tyler about, joining the series. And, the conversation was less about the role and more about how he likes to work and about the next massive step. I mean, Tyler's had this unbelievable career that he's built, from his tiny church plays to his early forays into television, to his early, the studios that he built. And now this massive coming home to BET, huge deal with Viacom, launching of the streamer BET Plus, and then doing this huge aggressive show. Right there, I was so in just to be a part of all of that then it was like, oh yeah. And then the script and the character, which was just, all incredibly fun and crazy and salacious. So this is just, this whole show has just been like winning the jackpot.
Well, that's fantastic. And speaking of the characters, Kron, your character as a first lady, she is the first lady, but she plays absolutely no games. How did you develop her, and who were some of your references for her?
I use some personal references because we all know hurt people who've hurt people, and yeah. And I've gone back and researched Diane Carroll and all of the goodness, oh my gosh, that she's played, and the character Maleficent, the Disney character Maleficent, because she's so wicked. I mean, she's got some goodness in her, but she's just kind of yeah. So I kind of drew from those places, and it's been fun to play a villain. I mean, I haven't had the opportunity to do that, and so it's a lot of fun. It's a complete departure from anything I've ever done. So Victoria is a whole hoot. She's a circus and a half.
The show is very similar to other shows about the White House, but this time, really nothing is held back. I mean, from the writing to the scandals that unfold, we can really witness it all. I mean, what do you love most about the series?
I love how contained it is. I love the upstairs, downstairs aspect of it. I love the family drama of it. I love, every once in a while, like in season 2, politics will start to sort of seep in, but then also just recede like the tide, which is all of these family dramas.
And speaking of family dramas, Kron, I mean, it's incredible that we get to see a Black family portrayed in the White House. We lived through it with the Obamas, which is very fortunate. But why would you say this fictional representation is important now?
Representation is important. The optics are important, even though Victoria is all kind of ways crazy. It's important to see a Black woman in power, an intelligent, poised Black woman in power. So I just think the optics of it are very important.
Ed, Tyler Perry was applauded for his safety, really, during production, especially throughout the pandemic. What was it like working on set? And I guess this could go first to you, Ed, and then next to Kron.
I mean, we almost started season 2 and then got shut down. Sorry, and I moved into my house because I live on the studio. I lived there season 1. I was going to live there season 2. And then Tyler just decided to move heaven and earth and move the entire cast into all the homes in the historic district, move the entire crew into these luxury mobile homes that he built from, the ground up. And I was so proud of because, in between shooting and getting there, I mean, everybody's was out. We were exposed. The information was spotty. No one knew, everybody was trying to stay safe, but it was hard to even figure out how to stay safe. And everybody did whatever they needed to do to be able to get in the bubble, stay safe. Once in the bubble, all the, social distancing and masks and protocols. And we just, we had 0 instances, and it was just, I don't know, it was historic and humbling and really made me very, very grateful.
Same, before we even approached season 2, after, the whole country shut down, Tyler had a Zoom meeting with the cast, and he said, hey, this is my idea. We think we can do this successfully and safely. But if anybody's uncomfortable with it, we won't do it. and everyone was on board. And so we were able to do it, like Ed said, with no incidents of COVID. Everyone was safe. Everyone stayed healthy. We were able to get our jobs done and have a little bit of fun in the process. You know, we had recreational activities like fitness boot camps and movies on the lawn and food trucks. So, you know, there was stuff to do when we weren't filming or preparing. But yeah, we are so blessed to have been able to go back into production, you know, being one of the first productions to do so, and to do so safely.
That is absolutely incredible. Well, I think viewers all have to tune in to the Oval for the season 2 premiere. I know that I will. And just for the sense that you guys are being safe for COVID, I mean, that's just incredible. And that's so I'm very excited for you guys. Congratulations and wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much.